Hey everyone, welcome to problem number 11, container with most water. Okay, so you are given an integer array height of length n. There are n vertical lines drawn such that two endpoints of ith line are I comma 0 and I comma height I. Okay, so that means we are given an array of height, and each index, so 0, 1 and 2 and 3, represents the value at every index represents the height of the bar that is at the index. What do we have to do? Find the two lines that together with x-axis form the container such that the container contains the most water. Return the maximum amount of water a container can store. You may not slant the container. Well, that's fair. Here, given an array height, output is 49. Okay, between these two, so it forms a rectangle here, and height of 1 and 1, the output would be 1. What are the constraints? So n equals height dot length. N could be from 2 to 10 raised to 5, and height could go from 0 to 10 raised to 4. Yeah, so we can start putting in the brute force method. Of course, let's do the max area equals 0. This won't be like super efficient, but we can, it's not a bad thing to start with. So I in range ln of height minus 1 for j in range I plus 1 to ln of height. What's the width? Equal to, minimum of height of I comma height of j, and max area would be max area comma this width into j minus I. Fine, that's how you calculate length into breadth, and it will always be the minimum of these two. It can't go over this, otherwise water would spill. So that's pretty much it, and let's see, return max of area and give it a try. Runs fine, and if we submit, I think we're gonna run into the timeout error. Let's just wait for the results. Yes, there you go. But I guess 48 out of 61 passed and 49th failed. That was kind of expected, but let's see if we can improve it. Those who are familiar with the coding, they know that this could be easily solved with the two pointers approach. So what exactly is a two pointer? So we'll have two pointers as the name suggests. One would start from the front and one would start from the end, and we'll try to find the area between the two, and then kind of increment or decrement the pointer as the group goes, and the code kind of looks like this. So we'll take one pointer L and right pointer to be R, so that would be at -1. And how do we do it? So while L is less than equals R, unless L kind of exceeds R, we would want to iterate it through. So if while L is less than or equals R, height LR would be minimum of height of L and height of R. Area equal to, max area equals to maximum of max area comma into R minus L. Fair? And here's how we would increment the pointer. So if height of left is less than or equal to height of R, we're gonna increment left, else we're gonna decrement R minus equals 1, and at the end we would just return max area. Well, the whole idea of the two pointer is kind of based on well, two conditions. First of all, that well, it doesn't matter how big is your height, area is kinda dependent upon minimum of heights, right? Min of heights. And what else is area dependent upon? So area is also dependent upon the R minus L, so the distance between the 2 points. So it kind of makes sense to have a two pointer approach. There are other problems that could come up where not necessarily you have to start with 0 and end of the array. It can actually start from the center itself, and L could be decremented and R could be incremented till the boundary conditions are satisfied. So two pointers could also work like that. Another one is pretty common, called one is the slow pointer and another one is the fast pointer. So slow pointer would increment by 1, but the fast pointer would increment by 2. It's usually used to detect if there are any cycles in the linked list or not. So just like a quick handy trick to keep it under your sleeves. So let's see if this is gonna work, and we'll submit it. And this is gonna be super fast, so it would beat about 52.88 users on the list, this thing, Leetcode. Okay, perfect. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned in.